Wait, we're recording?
Yeah.
All right. So, fun fact is that I'm eating cereal right now because River doesn't like let his crew eat. You know, it's always pod after pod after pod, no breaks, no water, no nothing. We gotta earn our shit. So right now I'm eating cereal during the pod. Apologies if you hear some slurpity derpity noises, but I have a cool accessory with my spoon. If you notice, it's not a normal spoon. This shit's got like, this shit bends, right? So look at this, ready? So like if I'm lazy, right, I'm gonna dig into this and it's facing this way. There's a problem, it's facing the screen, it's not facing my mouth. So I'm gonna bend the spoon, bend it this way. See that? It's got these little gadgets and gizmos on it, so that way I don't have to turn my hand because I'm lazy.
I think you're doing more work doing that than actually turning your wrist. You're doing more work.
Hey, nah, bro, nah, cause you don't know if I have like a disability.
Yeah, what if he breaks
in
his
my
wrist, bro? What if he breaks his wrist?
Yeah, what if I broke my wrist again, huh?
Yeah.
Then I'm screwed. This is the most
shit.
important utensil I've ever had in my entire life.
Hey, in conclusion, River doesn't let his brown co-host like eat.
Yeah, not at all. He's super racist, by the way.
I know.
I fucking hate all of you so much, bro. Oh, get that one pod, bro. Not one pod. Not one pod.
I ain't say nothing yet. I just been smiling.
Oh
Shout out
my
to
gosh, man.
Y'all wish you had. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, I'm raw as fuck.
Bro, roll the motherfucking intro, bro. Fucking.
Hello, listeners. Welcome to your new addiction, your new favorite podcast series. Welcome to The Flow. You're here with me, former blonde but still Ichiban, #1 man of the PlayStation. I'll be guest starring with your boy, River the Flow God.
What's good, gang? What's good? It's gonna be a long one today. I feel it.
We've got two more characters on the scene. We've got our guy who's fucking chaotic. Give it up for your guy, Archeotics.
Yo, what's good, guys? What's good? What's
Jesus, emphasis on the chaotic. So then we have another guy, special guest. Oh my goodness, so very avid in the anime community. We got our boy Azid.
Hey, what's good, guys?
Welcome to the flow. Welcome to the flow.
Yo, this is kind of awkward. I low-key accidentally double booked, so I gotta cancel this one thing really quick since I'm already here.
What'd you double book, bro? Who'd you let down today?
I was supposed to record with
Double dicking?
I was supposed to record with On the Rise, but I gotta tell them I gotta cancel now.
Bro.
You double dicking bitch.
I was like, wait, I totally forgot. Alright, don't worry about it.
My goodness. RJ, bro, next time you're on the pod, bro, we'll let you roast him for 10 minutes, bro.
I'm snitching.
Next time you get to roast Archie for 10 minutes, it'll be a whole segment. But anyways, man, today we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, does animation really matter? We got to talk about the real conversations. Real eyes going real eyes, does it matter or does it not? Does it matter?
Well, River, I wanted to ask you something. Do you think there's some anime out there that get carried by animation?
It's a good question. That's a good question, my fellow. Yes. Yes, there is.
What anime?
It's like that one girl where like she's only pretty.
No.
Like that one girl that like she's just a body. Like that's literally it. Like that's all she's good for. And then one day on Instagram she's like, nah, I'm not gonna just post pictures. Here's my art, and it's some shitty ass art. And then like all the guys are just like, oh my gosh, you're so good. When in reality, like, yo, this girl is like, she can't do shit except look good. Like, what the fuck?
Archie, who are you talking about? That seems very specific.
That's very specific. That's a very specific story, bro.
Yo.
Bro got a text back from his ex. He was like, nah, get the
Hey, I don't know.
Why she texting me while I'm on the podcast? What's happening?
Hey man, I don't know some girl that posts her Pinterest about her shitty ass paintings, bro.
You said Pinterest?
Every girl on Pinterest
That's even
right
more
now
specific.
Yeah. Hey, just show off your body. Show off that swimsuit you got last week. That's all I asked. I don't know.
Archie, show the ring. Show the ring.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Show the ring. Just to remind people that hey, I'm good.
What anime are we talking about specifically? Can it not start with a D and the second one start with the S?
What's your spelling looking like right now? What the fuck are you talking about?
Does it involve like a sister?
I think there's a sister in there. I think she couldn't talk and then she was able to talk.
Out of nowhere, right?
I think so.
I hate both of you.
And
y'all can die.
Wasn't she like burning at first?
It's like she's supposed to burn, but then she didn't burn. I think I remember what you're talking about.
What do they call it? What do they call it again? Aspel?
Aspel. That's what it's called. That's the anime.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I think that's Carried by Animation. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I think that might be what it's called.
Yeah. Pretty Colors the anime, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty Colors the anime.
Demon Slayer, man. Demon Slayer. I think Demon Slayer is the prime example when it comes to does animation matter. Because Demon Slayer would not be popular without the animation. So clearly it does mean animation matters. But as the critical thinkers we are, most of us realize that Demon Slayer is not a top tier anime as some people say. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but it's not amazing. You know what I'm saying? People say it's amazing, it's not. So that's where the story comes in. You need story. But then you got opposite ends of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Where the animation is ass, but the story is good. What do y'all think? I think it's really a balance, to be honest.
Let's let our guests.
Azid, what do you think? What do you think?
So personally, I do agree with River. I do think there needs to be a balance, right? Like overall, I'm gonna just say this. I don't think Demon Slayer that good compared to everybody keeps saying. They saying Demon Slayer 10 out of 10 anime. I think the only time you can say that it's a 10 out of 10 is like you just now got into animation and anime. That's the only way. If you just now got into it, that's the only way. Because there's still people to this day, they don't even watch anime like that for real. And
hold on. Let me turn you up real quick. All right, I turned you up. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's some people that only know it from like work, right? They never seen any anime except like one. And I'm going to tell you what that is. Cowboy Bebop. And that animation is outdated as of right now. On today's standards, it's outdated, and people still love that show, and they ain't even anime fans. But you got people over here saying Demon Slayer top tier. Like, I don't know about that.
Top tier colors, though. Top tier colors, right? That color palette go crazy, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if y'all thought we weren't going to address this, but yes, Ichiban does have his camera. Shout out to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? He finally got the haircut, you feel me?
Shout out Latino Heat, you know what I'm saying? Shout out.
As the resident Demon Slayer applaudant, what do you think about this, Ichiban?
He about to shoot you for saying it.
You know what's funnier? It's funnier that he decides to throw me a fucking lob as soon as I'm like scooping some cereal into my mouth.
Yo.
Like you couldn't wait. Like so look, I had the plate down for a whole minute. The one moment I pick it up, oh lob. Bro, what is
you were muted. You were muted. Don't do that. You were muted.
The jokes just make themselves at this point.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's like River threw you a lob, but you were ready for the corner three. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm clearly open for a three, and you just throw a lob.
And what if I did that on purpose for comedic effect?
What if I just drop your address for comedic effect?
Okay.
You know, he live at 59.9.
he live in not Chicago. That's all you have to know.
Okay, all right. Okay, yeah.
What if I just give the longitude and latitude and see if
the longitude and latitude. Nah, somebody go figure that shit out, bro.
Yeah, it just takes a Google search.
Anyways, man, Demon Slayer, man. You're the Demon Slayer guy.
Okay,
DS Ichi. Demon Slayer Ichiban.
I'm not the Demon Slayer guy. Don't refer to me as the Demon Slayer guy. You f***ing cuck. I like Demon Slayer, sure, that's fine. But that doesn't give me the title as Demon Slayer guy. I think, in my opinion, the animation is fantastic. Could they have done a little bit better with the storyline in alluding to what was going to happen? For sure. But a lot of people, get your... I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. A lot of people did comment on us bashing on Demon Slayer, saying, you didn't read the manga. Oh, you didn't read the manga. Tell us that you didn't read the manga without telling us you didn't read the manga. Like, my thing is, I didn't read the manga, that's for sure. I still liked it, but they could have done a little bit better in alluding to what was going to happen. Because they kind of just, like, left it in the air, sort of. Nobody ever really commented on what was going to go on with, I don't know, should we say spoiler alerts, or?
Just spoil it.
Editor, just put a note, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll catch up one day.
I just thought you were going on.
No, go ahead. I really don't care. I'm still gonna watch it later.
No, yeah, I'm the same way.
As it's like, I'm gonna see the pretty colors regardless.
Yeah.
Nah, to be fair, Demon Slayer is one anime where it's like
fucking Crayola book.
Does it really?
Oh my god! All right, so look, she got her blood work done. What was her name?
Nezuko.
You talking about Nezuko?
Yeah, I'm terrible with names. River knows this. Nezuko got her blood work done, but they never really talked about it ever again after that. And it wasn't only until after the season ended that it was like, oh, by the way, so-and-so was happening. And it was like, I mean, I guess I wish we would have known about that sooner, so it could have been like cooking with us in the back of our minds. But instead, it was kind of like,
just throw it there.
Yeah, they just fucking like, oh, by the way, here, because
Throw on
then
the table.
it'll make sense with the storyline. So is that actually considered plot armor then or not?
I would say yeah, because like if it's not explained, at least in the anime, right? Because sometimes people don't even go into the manga at all. Then yeah, you can definitely say it's plot armor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, but my thing is, if it's already in the manga and it's just not put in the anime,
See,
that's why I'm like, again,
Was it though? Did someone say that?
I have no idea. That's why I'm wondering.
my buddies read the manga, and I think they just said that just happened. Hey, I may be wrong on this. Y'all can take full. It's not on them. It's on me. All right, but I take full credibility. I don't think they ever explained that in the manga after that moment happened. But like going back to what you were saying, though, Ichiban, I feel like regardless, even if it did happen in the manga, it should still be alluded to some way within the anime. I don't know if a lot of people know this. A lot of anime get pushed out for promotion just for the manga or the light novel. A lot of fans don't even be reading the manga. At least Western fans, they don't sometimes. They only get introduced to the series based on the anime. They did that with like Classroom of the Elite, and they dropped the series for a good minute and then brought it back later because they was like, you know what, we need more people reading the manga now.
Yeah.
You just blew my mind right now with that.
So to get some confirmation, I have someone on the phone who has read the manga.
Oh, we're taking calls now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking calls on the line. What do we have?
Everyone, we have Game Passer 23.
You motherfucker.
So Alex, in the Demon Slayer manga, does it talk about Nezuko at all, like with her potentially, you know, being immune to the sunlight, Does it give any inference to that happening in the manga?
It doesn't really explain. It just happens. Like it just like explains like a minimal like, oh, she's been alive for so much and she has been eating like people, so her body's mutated and to like where she could just be in the sun. It didn't make sense. It's just like you're something you read and you just move on.
Type shit. Okay,
So
thank you. We
you're-
appreciate that.
So what you're saying is,
Shit.
Everyone's talking shit right
Everyone
now.
is. Yeah. We just wanted to know because none of us have read the
you're
manga. We just wanted to know.
Yeah.
Archie trying to say something. Archie, what?
so what you're saying is they pulled it out of their ass.
Oh, so what you're saying is they pulled it out of their ass.
Yeah, if they
That's what they're saying.
Type shit,
Okay,
type
cool.
shit,
That's
type
all.
shit.
That's all I want to
Alright,
know.
alright.
That's all I
bring it
want to
up
know.
throughout the whole story. It's like the last minute. Like I get it. Like she hasn't anybody. But, like I don't know where. Like yeah, she's immune to shit now.
Got you. So Alex, you got anything you want to say to the pod before I let you go?
Oh, me or
Yeah.
oh, I'm good, bro. To everyone, W Pod, you know how it is. Catch you later. Catch you this
Okay.
week.
Hey, Alex will be back for the next one. Just be ready for that. Gang of lanches.
Gang your lanches.
Alright, bro.
Shut up. I hate the
Alright, bro.
way this man creates every variant of gang that he can.
Anyways, I think for me, right, when it comes to animation, I think it matters when you're trying to mask like a story that might not be as fleshed out. It's better to have amazing animation if the story's not that great. Like I have an example of Monster, the anime, right?
Okay.
For its time, even for its time, the animation was pretty bad.
Bad?
The
I don't know.
animation is bad. No, it is. It's bad. And
It's just like
but
mid,
the story,
bro.
but
It's like
no, for that time it was bad. But the story is amazing. Story's amazing. Characters are amazing. But the animation's very like just not it.
I don't really
but
know.
they don't-
Like it's nothing.
No.
It's not bad to me.
River looked like he about to blow a blood vessel.
Can I get to my point? I just said
Go
your
ahead,
favorite
go ahead,
anime.
go
I just said your favorite anime is good, and you're shit talking me. All right, bro. But basically, animation doesn't matter as long as your story's good. And Monster's a perfect example of that. Animation, they don't care about it. It's like it is what it is, whatever. Very mid to bad, in my opinion. But story, characters, everything about it, very good, top tier. So no one cares that the animation's bad. They're just like, it's a good story. It's a great anime. That's all they care about. So in that sense, animation doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I think it's a very case by case basis. You know what I mean? Like, I'll use one more example. Fate Zero is very slow, super slow, but some of the greatest animation you will ever see. So at least there's something to catch your eye while you're watching it, because when people say they drop Fate Zero, I get it. It takes a little bit for it to get going. Because the animation's so good, it kind of holds you there in the middle until they finally get to the good stuff. You know what I mean? So very
Yeah, I can agree with that.
for sure.
Yeah, because it took me like 3 attempts to watch Fate Zero. Because I was like,
shit.
not even because like it's so many iterations of it. It's just because I watched episode 1 and I was like, God, Lee, this is boring.
It's all no. The
Damn.
first episode is all talking. It's just
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yeah, and like I like slow burner animes. I think they're pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like when you know a series has fights and is known for their fight, I'm expecting them to get through like the stuff kind of semi-quickly, but literally first episode, they go from one main character, next person talking, and they lead it to the next dude talking. Like, it's nothing.
You want to know why, Azid? It's because
Horrible.
literally the first iteration of Fate Stay Night was ass. They're like, okay, people who didn't watch Fate Stay Night, you don't have to watch it. Here's a full hour of dialogue and backstory for you to know like what the story's gonna be, and then we're gonna get to it. Because let me ask you this: did it get good once you finally saw Saber versus Lancer?
Saber versus Lancer? Personally, I think it got good before then. Saber versus Lancer is like episode 5, 8.
It was like 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's like 5 to like leading to 8. I forgot which one, but it's like 5. Yeah. When I started liking Fate, and have you guys watched Fate? I ain't trying to spoil it.
I haven't, but it's early. It's not good.
Yeah, it's very early. It's like, this is when I was like, okay, Fate Zero seemed like it's about to get serious. It's when it's like episode 2 or 3, when it's a character who really didn't want to get into like Fate's the tournament at all. This is still Fate Zero. It was this one dude who was like, all right, it's the insect guy, and literally his body gets experimented on, and he was like, I really don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do this just to protect my niece or something. And she comes back later in the series. That's when I thought it got good, because they took something from the story narrative and they made it to like, okay, you know this is gonna come back. And it was like, they used the story, you know what direction it can go, but they made it in a way where it's like, you have no choice but to wait, because that's something you're anticipating. It made your heart like,
it was gruesome.
You was anxious. You was anxious for that moment now, because when you watch it, it's like, oh, because at first everybody was just talking, but like at that exact moment, it's like, oh, okay, this is not just a regular game. This is gonna get very serious. So that's what it was for me.
All I want to say is that Saber versus Lancer fight was like sex in your eyes, bro. Like fucking, you're injecting drugs and like cum in your eyes, bro. That's what it felt like.
In your eyes?
Yeah.
I was waiting for him, because I knew he was gonna take a fucking left turn somewhere, and I was waiting for River to just his face just like,
yeah.
What?
Yo, shout out to those.
What the fuck?
Hey, shout out to cum shots. Anyways, so what is
Wait a minute.
And then later on, when Gilgamesh comes out and the fucking gates of Babylon come out and those fucking weapons come out, you're like, oh
would you
shit.
consider that? What was that?
That's like a bukkake in your eyes, bro. Everything just coming at your face with your mouth open, full of cum. You know what I'm saying?
Full gangbang.
There's gonna be a crazy short to edit later, bro. It's gonna be crazy, but
bro, people say Gilgamesh, but you're not gonna talk about the gangbang. That's crazy, bro. All them swords.
It's basically a gang. Yo, it's basically like 100 dicks. Like
it's just one coming after another. Boom, boom, boom.
Yo, it's like a train coming in. Like
somebody be like, you want to go to shower too? Like,
back on topic. Let's get back on topic. I feel like we have 2 Archies right now. Good God.
Hey, that's how good the animation was, bro. Felt like a gangbang for real. That's how good the animation was.
The animation gets so good to the point that you forget there's a story.
One's got to question how you know what that feels like.
Huh?
But we'll stop there.
That is a good point. That is a very good point.
Just get back to the matter at hand.
He seems to really relate to that so heavily, heavily.
Too loud and too specific.
Me or him?
No, Archie. It's Archie. You're alright still. You're okay. You're okay.
What I do?
What'd I do? Oh shit.
No. We're saying you were getting way too specific with your analogy. It seemed like you really related to that analogy a lot. Like you knew what it felt like.
Why do we care anymore? I just want to move on.
Alright, well, anyways, man.
I did want to talk about Way of the Household Husband.
That's an interesting case.
That one, I feel like you said, it's an interesting case. For those who haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It is how do I even describe it? The animation of The Way of the Household Husband.
Like a slideshow.
It's like a slideshow. It's like, we all know how film and, animation works, right? They get a still frame and then copy it a bunch of times and move certain pieces slowly, so that it looks like when you play it all back, everything runs smoothly like my hand, right? With Household Husband, it's like a film, but everything is like slower and more still. So it's like they're moving like this, almost like super laggy, but the storyline is hilarious that you almost, like, after maybe the first 3 episodes, you just stop noticing it and you're so like invested in whatever the fuck's going on. I think it's a great show. I clicked on it. I was taken away because I was like, what the fuck is this animation? This is fucking dog water. It's just god awful. And then I was like, what is this storyline? This is amazing. It's hilarious.
It almost had charm to it in a way, even though it was bad.
Yeah. And plus, it's not like Way of the House Husband like really needed amazing animation anyway. It just needed to be like moving. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's why it worked the way it did. You know what I mean?
There's stuff like this on manga too. Like I know like Viz will do it. But like I don't know if y'all like the Scholastic Book Fair. There was they used to like play like advertisements for the books. And then it would be like which reminds me of how the Way the Household Husband's animated. Like they like pull out, you know, the certain like, you know, like certain like characters and kind of make it like they were moving, but they really weren't moving, and like make it like go from page to page and like da, 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 like shit like that. Like I've seen it kind of similar from manga, but that's what always draws my mind back to. Like it hits me back to the nostalgia. Scholastic Book Fair.
Hey Azid, how old are you actually, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 21.
River, how old are you?
21.
What?
Yet he acts so much cooler than you.
Bro, why you on my dick? Why you on my dick?
Okay, no, that's first of all, Archie, whatever the fuck vibe you bring, it's not cool, it's funny as shit. I don't know if I would ever bring that to a different friend group. I'm not about to go to another friend group and be
you talking about me?
No, he's talking about Archie. He's talking about Archie. I think if you weren't with Archie, you'd be a little more chill. So I feel like we could work with what you got going on. Archie, you just can't work with that, bro. You can't work with that.
Hey man. the people love to hate me, you know what I'm saying?
I'll love Archie, but you're not coming over to my house. You're not coming over.
I'm not meeting no families. That's what
you are not coming to any family party.
Hey, you know what, Archie? You know what? I've been to his house. That's why you a bitch, Archie. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy, yo. Back to Way the House Husband. I think an anime that did similar things that Way the House Husband did, but failed is shut the fuck up. Record of Ragnarok. Record of Ragnarok did something similar where it's literally a slideshow, but it didn't work because of the type of anime it is. It's a tournament battle-based anime. If you're gonna have that type of anime where it's battle after battle, you need good animation. Right. Like I saw someone like show a scene in the actual anime of season 2, by the way. Season 2, where literally the battle was just them like zooming in and out still images, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Oh my god, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. That was such bullshit.
I was like, what? That's the battle?
I think I stopped there actually.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What? Whoa!
I'm just like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Didn't they describe it as like, oh, this is gonna be the most legendary battle ever, and then like that happened?
Yeah, and then it's like, bro, you're showing 3 pictures and just zooming in and out. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It's not a YouTube video, buddy. Like,
yeah.
But anyways, I did have another question to pose because I know Azir brought up Cowboy Bebop earlier, and this is another way we can look at it because Archie also brought up Monster. Like another way we can look at does animation matter is we can look back at older anime that have, you know, lesser quality animation, not as up to date. Like, do we feel like that matters?
Like older animation?
Yeah, like the older anime. Like, do you feel like it can still hold up? Because I know a lot of people always want, you know, anime to like be redone in the newer animation and stuff like that. So that's like a question to pose. Yeah,
I think personally, when I was going back to like rewatch Cowboy Bebop just to see like certain episodes, I tried to watch Initial D for the first time with one of my buddies.
Oh my god!
And because I never seen it, I just know the memes and everything. I could not go back to Initial D episode 1 because the character and the art style is bad, the animation is bad, the voice acting. I feel like it was the first time they ever did it. I promise. I know people worked hard on that years ago, but like literally, we look back and see like, why is the animation this bad? But it was like, you know, it's in the 90s and the 80s. No, it's in the 80s. Maybe that's why it's bad. We looked out what year Cowboy Bebop come out. Cowboy Bebop came after that show.
Jeez.
It came out before that show. I was like, there's no way it can be that bad animation wise. No way.
Oh, it was just bad. It was just bad.
It is the worst animated show I've ever. I take that back.
Wait. How did you feel when you saw a CGI car and yo, it like didn't blend with the background at all? Yo, you can clearly tell they CGI'd this shit with fucking like a fucking Windows XP fucking computer, and like it literally doesn't match the background at all.
Is that like, have you seen that one anime? It's like recent when there's like that bull that was like CGI and like walked in
Demon Slayer. That's a Demon Slayer.
No, it's not. It's not Demon Slayer.
No, I know you're talking about. It's like I'm on what? Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna try to find the exact thing because I did a video on it. I forgot the name of it. But the anime that you're talking about, like,
it was crazy. I seen a video on it. Yeah. Like someone talked about it.
Hold on. I'm about to give you the name of the show right now.
I think it's Kamikatsu.
Yes, that's the name. That's the name. The thing about Kamikatsu though, with their animation versus like more recent.
This shit right here.
Yeah, yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the
hell?
fish.
Amakatsu, a godless world or something like that.
Yeah,
Nah, that anime is crazy though. From what
that's
I heard,
bad.
But the thing is, for that type of show, right? People hated it in the beginning, but then they came to love it because the reason why, I don't know if this is the exact reason, the animated team made that series a joke on purpose. So like you watch episode 1, I did a review on like TikTok, right? In episode 1. So within the first 2 minutes, well, I promise you, I'm not trying to joke. Within the first 5 minutes, the main character is about to die, and he's about to die. They put him in like these tribal people put him in like a pot, and they're about to roast him alive. Then he dies, and I guess he gets isekai or reborn in another world. But he gets isekai completely naked, and the woman giving him a hand job as he's completely naked, and then she wakes up as it's happening, and literally, I promise you, this is within the first 5 minutes. And she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. She was like, can you please go to my tavern? I will definitely repay you back. And that's how the story starts.
I'm flabbergasted.
The whole series is a joke, but people hate it. They saw like episode 3 and thought it was like a serious show. No, bro, the whole anime is like that. They try to do everything for each character. Like one character gets gender bent later on, and somebody dates the gender bender character. Like I'm not lying. I couldn't finish the show. I love it.
You're saying that, are you recommending the show to us then? Or what are you telling me? It sounds like something Archie would watch.
Wait, what?
I think Archie would like that.
No, River would watch it. He's seen Inukai's dog, so this has got
Stop! Stop!
Yeah,
I was forced to watch that. I was forced. I had no choice.
This man saw a dog sniff up a girl's butt and is like, "Yep, I just
so,
watched that."
and bro, I was forced to watch one episode. No.
He said, "I'm out. No, I can't do it."
I'll play.
Hey, no cap. If I did that as a joke, y'all would not see me for 25 minutes because I'd probably go get like food or something. I would come back and like put the food low key on the side.
We're about to
and then
bust this
just tell
out.
you guys.
That's crazy.
It's cocoa butter. It's cocoa butter.
Hey, for the record, we've said this. I think this has been brought up a few times, but I was forced to watch that. It was not an option.
I know. No, respect to you. Respect to you. I'm not judging.
All I know is, River, did you have a gun to your head?
Yes.
Did you?
In GTA.
I'm just saying, as a grown man, I never let another grown man like make.
It was 2 grown men. It was 2. Pause.
Wait a minute. Whoa. All I would say is, if you guys ever watch that show, y'all have to do like a group reaction, you guys, like y'all whole group, and like literally post a video. Because I promise you, if y'all make that a drinking game, y'all cry. I promise you.
I've heard what happens in the manga, bro. I really don't want to watch the show.
What happened?
So apparently, there's a scene where, like, I think the main girl like breastfeeds the dog.
Oh,
even
the dog show.
It gets worse. It gets worse. Apparently, they like actually like.
Wait, they fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, they actually fuck?
I don't want to.
Like him as the dog?
Next.
Huh?
Giga did a video on it, guys. He did. So if you want to go watch that,
I purposely didn't watch that shit because I didn't want to know.
So how do you know?
Because I watched the video.
What?
I watched the video of Giga.
No, he's about him.
It's about Archie. So how do you know?
Oh yeah.
By the way, next week on my channel, there's gonna be a video coming up of someone telling me that happens in the manga.
Oh,
out for that.
See,
wait.
we're all like, why'd you change the subject so quick?
No, just so nobody lying. Today is Thursday, August 31st. So a week from now, if that video don't pop up in September, he lying. I gotcha. I'm gonna be waiting for that video, bro.
Hey, what was that DM on your phone, bro?
Look at, he's nervous now. Look at him.
Oh,
he's like, shit.
I gotta make sure it comes out now.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
I'll tell you off camera. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, yeah, we can't. We're just gonna start guessing, but I'll let you cook. Because if y'all had watched Archie's most recent video, y'all saw some clips of the people he's having on. So you know what I'm saying. But if y'all knew, y'all would know. We like them for real. But anyways, oh man, what the fuck are we talking about? Nostalgia. We're talking about nostalgia, bro. The nostalgic anime. Does the animation matter? Does it hold up? The old anime.
So I think back then, at least, I think it's really hard for a mid anime that was back then that probably like had great animation to compete now. Like I'm gonna use Trigun for example, because Trigun just got a remake. I think it's amazing that they were able to do a remake of Trigun, because honestly, back then, not only was Trigun slower, but also the animation did not hold up. Like, it was really grainy and bad, like for today's standards. You know what I mean? Like back then, that animation was very on par with what most anime were. Back then,
Right.
it was very much like, you know, stuck in that time. You know what I mean? So, and if you try to go back and watch it now, it's like, man, why does it look blurry? Like, why does it look fuzzy? But now it's like, yo, it's CGI, but it's really good CGI. Like, it actually works with the type of show it is, because I think when it comes to mecha and sci-fi type shows, CGI, especially good CGI, like works really well. And I'm glad they did that with Trigun. And
Stampede,
yeah,
right?
that's just, yeah, Stampede. Trigun Stampede, I think, is one of the better remakes that happened. Like, I'm so glad that it's getting, you know, Brotherhood and Fruits Basket. Like, it was getting that type of treatment. So there are some anime, like, I think if Cowboy Bebop were to get a remake and they, like...
They did get a remake. They made it live action. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, you know, what can you do about live action, man? What can you do?
Hey, the One Piece live action came out today, apparently.
Yeah. People
I
hate
think-
Shanks and Mihawk.
I think it's because the
No,
bar
they-
is so low.
Oh, they
They
like
love
them. They like it, but they don't like Shanks and Mihawk.
Yeah, they say that's the only two people in the live action for One Piece is bad. But everybody else is doing great. My bad on the book part.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, does anyone else got like anime you think
Oh,
should get a remake that like to better like the animation possibly, like, because I feel like there's some anime that could benefit from just like getting a remaster of like, oh, let's make the animation like better. And it'll
Oh,
work.
100%.
no, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's definitely like a multitude probably that you could say. I think if you know, you did mention Monster earlier. I think if Monster did get a remake, it would like I feel like it would do really well. But I mean, obviously you also got Berserk. Berserk's another one.
At this point, they tried to remake it 3 times, bro. Just stop,
Bro, but it's like they not really trying for like, you know, they need Mappa on Berserk, bro. Like, that's what they need. They need Mappa to animate Berserk, bro. Like, that would be...
bro.
They need River.
So-
They need River.
So you want Mappa to never see their family?
Bro, they don't need to be animated Hell's Paradise, bro. Animate Berserk instead or something. I don't know, bro.
That's strike two, River. That's strike two, bro. First the flow. First of all, you don't pay the flow, and you basically enslave.
I'm not the...
GTA.
This is a group
And then-
effort, bro. What are we
then-
doing?
Oh, you want Mappa to follow? Like,
You know what? I'm with River. That's not like the animators. I can't do it.
goddamn.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
That's not like
crazy.
hold
But-
up. That's not when animators finish and go home to their families. Nah, bro. Let's keep it going.
They could drop. I mean,
You know, they
Berserk
could drop
should take
Attack on Titan.
priority. I feel like, you know, Berserk is a legendary manga. You know,
They could drop
that I
Attack
still
on
need
Titan
to
for another
read.
year.
So actually, I got a different animation studio in mind that could probably do Berserk justice. And
What?
it's David Production. They're really good at making really old manga and turn them into modernized anime. They're
Like
really
what?
good at doing it. Like JoJo's,
JoJo's. What else?
Fire Force.
Is Fire Force old?
Mhm.
Fire Force ain't old.
Well, it's like 2000s manga.
Fire Force just ended though
Is it?
recently. Yeah.
Yeah, it ended last year.
I don't know.
think.
I don't know why I thought it was like airing like around. I don't know why I thought it was
Are you thinking
written
of
around the
Fire
same
Punch
time.
or something?
You
like
might be thinking about Soul Eater because the same person for Fire Force made Soul Eater.
that?
Maybe. Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah, David Production is most known for their animation for JoJo's and Fire Force. Those two.
Fun fact:
Okay.
Fire Force is connected to Soul Eater, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
2015. 2015
that
is
shit,
when Fire
that
Force
shit
came
is so cold.
Either way,
I was still
I
in
think-
high school. That's crazy. I wasn't even in high school now. I think
out. Wait, was
I never went to school.
I wasn't in high school either.
I got in there in 2016.
Yeah,
Dang.
same. We making this feel old as that.
I think I started dating my wife around that time.
Archie's like, yeah, I graduated college already.
No, I was in college. Chill out. Chill out.
You know what? If I gotta throw my hat in there, I'd definitely say if Wit Studio could take
Wits.
Fist of the North Star.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good shout. That's a good
Yeah.
shout.
And then after the first season, they give it to Mappa.
All right,
You know what? Take it back. Take it back. I know everybody gonna kill me with this. Kenichi's Mightiest Disciple with Wit Studio. I think top tier.
You know what? Actually, that could work. That could actually work. I tried watching Kenichi the first 9 episodes. It was good, but like, man, it was kind of rough to like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Every time I think of Kenichi, like the only reason I ever like knew of Kenichi was because of Briggs. So like I always think of that. I always think of him talking about Kenichi.
It's actually good if you can
Yeah.
get past like the animation and kind of weird pacing. It kind of does need a remake.
Well, They did come back with like a 5-episode OVA, and the animation is actually really nice. Yeah, the OVA is actually really nice. The only reason they stopped the series is because one of the voice actors passed away, which I understand.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but they did come out with newer animation for it in like 2012, and for 2012, it was like some top tier animation. I'll say that.
All right, maybe I need to check out those OVAs.
Go ahead and check them out, man.
Let's see.
What do you just see Ichiban?
What are you doing, bro?
Anyways, though, in terms of like older anime and if they like hold up in terms of like, I feel like there are a lot of older anime that do hold up relatively well. Like Yu Yu Hakusho comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Even Naruto, One Piece, Bleach all come to mind. It's still like relatively holding up. I know Archie probably got something to say to that apparently.
No. I was thinking like, wait, but like Naruto is getting a remake.
It's not though. It's not a full one. It's gonna come.
No. I know, but I'm just saying like I'm actually pretty excited for that animation because like, that looked pretty good.
But it just doesn't have the same charm, bro. Huh?
Yeah.
Naruto's getting a remake?
4 episodes.
Yeah, each one is supposed to be an hour long to summarize like certain arcs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't think Naruto does need a remake, but it's just cool to see. You know what I mean? With like today's animation, how it would be like say Naruto got the bleach treatment. This is what it would look like, and I'll be like, huh, interesting. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yeah, but again, like I feel like there's a lot of old anime that do hold up relatively well, which then again goes to animation not truly mattering that much. I think it's just about the amount of care and the way you do it. Like if it fits the anime, like the way the House Husband that fit the anime. It's about making sure the animation fits the anime. If your story's good and the animation, like the animation can cripple anime as well. Like there's anime you just couldn't watch because the animation like Berserk or something like that. But like, but again, I think for the majority of that it can work.
Can someone send me, because like now that I think about animation and effort that goes into it, can someone send me a list of moments where the animators forgot that they had a budget and just overdid it on scenes? Like they just completely blew it out of proportion. Because I've seen some of those on Instagram and I've always been like, man, what the hell? Like what anime is this? I want to see them just fucking, like somebody was getting pushed, like just a small shove, and it ended up being this whole just humongous fucking cinema styled like scene. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is not even like, it's not even canon. Like what is happening?
Got you. VV song. I'm just gonna say that.
VV Fluoride I song, I think, right?
Yeah. It's on Crunchyroll.
One of the best animation for like everything really. Like somebody made a step and literally you can see the entire.
You can see the ripple of like.
Yes, within like the boot, and it was just somebody just stepping forward.
What was it called? VV what?
VV Fluorescent. Yeah.
Fluorescent
eye song.
You'll find it if you type in VV.
Yeah, if you type in VV and Crunchyroll, you'll find it.
That also reminds me of that Mushoku bread scene where it was eating the bread. Like, hello, unnecessary.
I know you're talking about.
Clean, bro. Like you got me drooling for the bread, bro. I was like, fuck.
Was it better than Food Wars?
Food Wars, that's a good shot. Food Wars is cool. The animation was better, in that scene. But I mean, Food Wars is food. Do be looking gas.
Yeah, I did like the animation too. They did a good job animating in Food Wars. Some real nice perspective in there.
What you mean by that?
In what way?
Oh, the food just looked phenomenal,
What food are you talking about?
It was their perfect proportions.
Which part did you want to eat?
No, it was all different proportion, different sized food. Like it was great. It's just a variety.
Yeah. Which food come to your mind? For me, it's eggs.
For you, it's what?
It's eggs. Which one come to your mind?
They did a good job with like the desserts of the
desserts.
Food.
What type of desserts we talking about? I'm more of a cheesecake type of guy.
River, do they not know who I am? I'm the fucking captain of the PR team here, alright? This ain't gonna work on me. I can give the most politically correct answer.
People don't remember
correct answer.
Some people don't remember there were tacos in that show, but there are, if you look hard enough.
Ichiban, I think we might need some PR for Archie from this pod. Can we get anything on that?
I think we're good. I think we're good. He's within our estimated values of his archiness.
What?
So he's definitely within the margins of the way that we're graphing things. Definitely within our visuals for the demographics that we're aiming for. So Archie, you're doing a good job. Just make sure that the margin of error stays within our boundaries. Because if you go too far, well, fucking good luck, boy.
This is
good luck, because we're fucked.
I do have one more thing to ask you guys.
What?
Do you think CGI will get to the point where it'll be more normalized and like more accepted in anime? Because I think it's heading that way with like the most recent anime of like Trigun Stampede, for example. The whole thing with Studio Orange, like that whole studio, anything they touch with CGI is just amazing. I think the first time I saw CGI used in anime correctly was in Free, the swimming anime. They CGI'd the water in Free, and the water looks so good. And I forget that it's CGI, and I was like, that's CGI water, but why does it look so good? And I'm like,
watching men swim?
I love seeing men in, like, you know, when they strip and shit. You know the ending song, the ending sequence.
Oh yes.
Yo, they're all in stripper poles, and like they're fucking taking off their shirt and shit, like slowly. You know what I'm saying?
Was that like hidden for you?
Dang, I was low-key bricked up while that was happening.
You were bricked up when that was happening.
Low-key. Yeah. By the way, I was 16 when this anime came out, so like I get bricked up for a lot of things during that time. Ooh, when I found out those guys had no nipples, but they were still shirtless, and I was like, yo, low key, I think that's the vibe. I'm saying, I think, oh, maybe I'll bite off those nipples.
I'm sorry, no, I couldn't hold it in. No. I couldn't hold it in here. What? You was trying
still there? Oh yeah, he's still there.
Trying so hard.
Right, let me know when Archie leaves.
This is crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're all talking about a video game that we recently started playing. It's GTA, so all this really happened in there, and none of this is real.
Anyway,
Archie does not share the thoughts nor concerns of the flow. He just reflects the comedic arc that we provide to this series.
But anyways, I think CGI will end up being more accepting for sure.
I don't. I disagree.
Oh, why do you think that?
Because it's like, I don't know. Like, why make it look like CGI? Like, why make it look like CGI if you can make it look better than CGI? Because there are definitely some moments where shit can be so smooth, but do you really have to turn it into CGI for it to be smooth? Or can you just put a little bit more effort into the drawings and animation that you provide? Like, I mean, I hate to go back to it, but there are scenes in Food Wars where they're chopping up and cooking up the food, and it looks phenomenal. I think it was like the egg scene where like the cubes were jiggling and stuff. That looked
jiggling.
Yeah. All right. Stop. No, we're not going back to it. That's why I said I hate to go back to it. But the food scenes that they draw in some of those are great. And the way that they're animated, the way that how smoothly that everything flows together, it looks great. They didn't need to use CGI for it. They could have easily done it, but they didn't.
Why do it when it's going to look better without it? I feel that. I think the way CGI is going, though, I think eventually, at least it'll be more accepted than it is now. Now, a full-on CGI anime, I don't know if they'll get to that point anytime soon, but it's getting closer.
They're already at that point, though, where there are full-on anime that are fully CGI'd and they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you saying, Azid?
No, my bad. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I would say I do think it will come to a point where, like River was saying, it's gonna be more accepted, and like there is shows that's fully integrated already where they're like CGI. And even some Western shows now that take like Japanese inspiration, they're doing it completely, and they're being like, what is it, like League of Legends? It's mainly just CGI, and it was like a fan favorite. So I feel like it's more, can you market it the right way and fans' perception? Because that's how a lot of shows go nowadays. If you can make people think it's really good, they're going to naturally think it's pretty good by a large majority. And I feel like when it came to like how we was talking about earlier about like older shows and their animation, to this day, like River, there's still people who love Monster and would say it's like one of the best maybe drama shows, even if the animation is good or bad. But over a period of time, everything's going to keep growing and keep continuing. And you may have still a margin of people that don't like it, but you're going to have those people that be like, okay, this is just a new time. We may have to get more used to it. And it's just easier on the animation team. So I think that's what.
That's fair. Does anyone have any like overall overarching thoughts for this or concluding thoughts?
If you're mid, have great animation. If you're not mid, you don't have to have a great animation.
You need balance.
Balance is the key. Balance in your life, but making sure the thing, you know what I'm saying, not too much this way, You get the straight on, you know, equal. Both
Why,
sides
why are
equal.
you trying to make this a philosophical?
Both sides equal in your life. All sides equal. If you miss one part of your life, if the anime misses one part of what it needs to hit on, and it just lets it go, it will make life in anime so much harder to deal with.
Who told you you're like Mr. Miyagi, bro? Who told you that?
A few people.
I was like, who's?
I like philosopher. I like the philosopher, bro. I'm yeah.
Plato, you mean Plato?
They call me Plato. Yeah, they call me Plato. They call me
the colonizer.
The colonizer. That's crazy.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I apologize.
I'm hurt. Azid, you're not coming back.
You know what? One day, yo, I'm gonna say, yo, River, I got a guess. I'm not gonna tell him who it is. And then it's gonna be Azid, and he's like, dang, great. Gotta deal with this.
I'll be more tame, I promise.
You good. Anyways, man, yeah, I think that's the balance is kind of the key, and that's the key with everything, man. So yeah, just the anime. If you're watching, you know what I'm saying, don't be like Demon Slayer, don't be like Berserk, be your own thing. They create balance in your own life.
So much meat riding. Get off their meat.
You don't mind me. How about that? You don't mind me. How about that?
It's starting to get to the point where we talk about Demon Slayer almost as much as we talk about SAO at this point, which is crazy.
It's not. It will never get to SAO level. Of course, we did not bring up SAO this pod until you did. So
yeah.
Man, hate on SAO. You hate SAO? That's kind of wild. Nah, I'm playing.
I love SAO. SAO is the greatest anime of all time. Facts.
This man.
He's only saying that so Dylan doesn't kick his ass.
I'll beat the fuck out of Dylan. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying that on my own volition.
You know what's great? I had a convo with my friends. It was like, what really started the isekai train? And it was SAO. But the isekai train where you get a whole harem, it was SAO.
SAO is one of the most influential anime of all time.
Yeah.
It actually is.
It went from SAO, Log Horizon, and it just kept going. Like, what is it? Zero no Tsukaima? It just kept going from there.
Yeah, and then Konosuba, ReZero, Mushoku Tensei.
But none of them could be SAO because SAO is that great.
How do you actually feel about Jobless Reincarnation?
It's good.
I had a comment and somebody was like, if you like Jobless Reincarnation, you're one of the most sickest people on this earth. And I was like,
so if you like Attack on Titan, you like mass murder. Okay. Like that makes sense.
Because I said something about like the ED scene with Rudis, the infamous ED scene. And I talked about it. And then somebody was like, you thought this show was good because of that? You're a sick person. I was like, bro, what?
It's a
bastard.
It's a good show.
I don't know about good because of that. It's a good show with elements I don't really particularly enjoy.
Yeah,
I agree with that though. Like there is some sickening elements, but at the end of the day, I feel like the narrative of the story, what they try to tell, is really good.
It's good. It's a guy trying to save his mom. That's something admirable.
I think the whole trope, right? Because this is how I think about it slightly. It's like if it was as bad as a good majority of people think, it wouldn't go down from story writing, editors, executives, the board, producers, and then like animation directors. I think it would just be one of those shows that's banned because they have that worldwide, like shows that's completely banned.
Yeah,
it has its serious issues. Like we can't negate that. I think
agree with that.
It does get overblown a bit sometimes in terms of like it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. It's still bad. Don't get me wrong, but like some people drag it a bit too much, like make it the show unwatchable. I wouldn't say that. Now there's moments where I wish I wasn't watching it, but I'm like, okay, but then it gets good like a little bit later, or maybe it's like an episode, like that one episode with that girl, that shit, bro. I was trying, bro, that shit had me fucked up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was watching on my TV, bro. First mistake, bro. Terrible mistake. Luckily, no one else was home, but I was like, that could have been really bad.
Yeah, I know you're talking about now.
Oh my god!
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
season two, the girl.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? She's a bit promiscuous per se.
But she's cursed though.
But the word still applies to type shit.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out soon right now.
Yeah, if you haven't seen season 2, just make sure to not watch that. Make sure you're not watching that. You know what I'm saying? Where anyone can hear it.
Connecting it to my Bluetooth speakers.
Dang. Yo, Chromecast it, bro. Chromecast it.
Anyway,
Chromecast it.
Chromecast it is disgusting. Yeah,
to
man.
my neighbor's TV.
Nah, you're that's fucked. But yeah, man. I guess that kind of concludes that. Let us know your thoughts on if you think animation matters in the comments, man. Let us know what you think and like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It's things of that nature. But not to mention, man, make sure you also check out the very, 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 very special place That is. Let's flow Patreon. I don't have my sunglasses, but we're gonna ball anyway. You know
Actually, put on your glasses, bro.
Yo, this man
Put
always
on your
forgets.
glasses.
This man always forgets his glasses, bro. What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you, bro?
Hey, man, talk about a very special place where you can support us. Each dollar that goes into the Patreon goes straight back into the podcast. We do not take any of that money and pocket it. It goes straight back into the podcast. Who's doing that? You don't know who's doing that. We're doing that.
Trust me, I've tried. It doesn't work.
But yeah, man, join that. It's a great content over there, from behind the scenes content to after the pod content is gonna start coming out. So reactions. Me and Alex reacted to one of the nastiest things I've ever seen the other day. I was dying.
I remember.
Ghost Stories react. There's a lot of great content. There's like over 80 videos on there at this point. Like
My hands are getting tired. Hurry up.
in. And shout out to our patrons. You know what I'm saying? Cammy, Maury, Phantom, Dex. I think Ichiban Archie might still be on there. I don't know. Leaf. Shout out to Leaf, man. He joined the Patreon recently. Shout out to him. Be a cool guy like him, man. What a great fucking guy it is right there. And who else?
Oh my gosh, hurry the fuck up. God damn.
I think Plague Slave might still be on there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's most of everyone else. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for real. Shout out to y'all. First link in the description. And also join the Discord, you know what I'm saying, as well, because we chop it up in there. And check out Azid's channel. Yes, sir. Make sure you check out his channel. You know what I'm saying? My God, right there. You know what I'm saying? Check that out.
Hold on. All right. Regardless, we got to work on a script for you because we got to summarize all that. Just a summary of everything so that we can condense it.
It makes it better though. They like hearing my voice.
No,
channel gonna be in the title and description. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, man. Tap in.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. He'll probably be back even if I don't. You know.
He dabbed himself up.
He just dapped. I was gonna say he dapped himself. Like,
But he dapped himself. It was a mutual. It was mutual.
You know, across the Spider-Verse, bro. Like, you
Exactly.
gotta go across the web.
Exactly.
I hate that you saved him from that.
Yeah. I got to.
That's my guy. That's why you gotta.
He invited me. I have to pay it forward. Come on.
Oh man, bro. Anyways, y'all got any final thoughts, man?
I believe, like how everybody has said, there's balance in everything, and that comes with animation as well. So if you guys don't also follow these wonderful people down here, then you don't really have balance in your life. I'm just gonna say that now. If you really want balance in your life, you gotta go follow these guys down here. You guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful night.
Yeah, let them know. Yeah, have a great fucking day, man. Y'all be great. Go out there and be great. You know what I'm saying? Follow our footsteps, cause we almost there. You feel me? Yeah.
All right, Ichiban, please take us away, bro.
All right. What's your name again? Casual Takes. Okay, Casual Takes.
Oh yeah, I rebranded to Casual Takes. We talked about Gear 5 versus Super.
No one asked about your fucking channel. I just called you Casual Takes.
Yeah.
But go ahead. You can talk about it.
Gear 5 versus Super Saiyan. Check it out. We talk about why it's the dumbest debate of all time. Anyways, believe all women. I'll catch you guys later.
That was just unnecessary.
Take us away, bro. Please take us away.
Goodbye, listeners. This has been your new addiction. This has been your new favorite podcast series. This has been The Flow. Peace out.
Love you guys. Well, out.
Later.
Peace.
See ya.